NBC2 proudly presents Valley Showcase with your host, Doug Edge.
Good morning and welcome to this week's edition of Valley Showcase. We've got 1 week left in the month of February, and folks I know are thinking about their taxes. We've got Andy Stadler back with us again this week because there's so much that people need to know about this tax season because there's been so many changes. Andy, tell us about things that, first of all, start with from the business side, things that business owners need to know about this season and going forward.
One of the new things for this year is a new requirement. There's a new 1099 requirement that business owners next January have got to issue 1099s out to everyone for every services that they provide or they paid for. A lot of business owners are simply not aware of this, and we're educating them as they're coming through. But if you're a big corporate business, or if you're a little guy, you've got to issue 1099s out to everyone for everything that you purchase. If you make a purchase from a company, if it's a big company like Lowe's or Menards or Sam's, you got to issue them a 1099. Or it's to the little guy that's cleaning your office as a janitor, you got to issue them a 1099. If you do not issue 1099s, and you cannot write that off as deduction.
Okay.
And if you don't issue 1099s, the IRS can penalize you up to $200 for each one you're supposed to.
For each one?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my goodness. So this could get rather expensive in terms of fines if you don't follow these guidelines. And this is something brand new they've never done before, right?
That's right. That is brand new. There always been a little bit of a 1099 requirement, but this new increased
it's for everyone.
Is part of the new health care bill. And this is how they're paying for it. Everyone is getting a 1099, and they're making sure they're capturing all the income that everyone is receiving, making sure they're reporting it all on their tax return.
So this has been tied into the health care bill in some form or fashion.
It is. And Congress actually has been voted on this thing, I think, 8 times now to repeal it. And it has not been repealed, and does not look like it will be.
Okay.
So definitely it's in play, and you definitely need to be keeping track of not only who you're spending the money with and how much, but also, the overall volume, so you can issue these 1099s.
Okay. On to another topic. Is Social Security retirement, is that a taxable item that people need to be reporting?
Yes, it is. Social Security can be taxable. If you are a single person and your total household income is more than $25,000, then your Social Security starts becoming taxable. If you're married and you and your spouse's total income is more than $32,000, then your Social Security becomes taxable. Now, that's very different from I'm now 65, and so I can earn as much money as I can. It's called income limitations. This, what we're talking about is my Social Security taxable? So 2 very different things there. People often get confused.
Yeah, I could see how that could easily be confused. And of course, no matter what your tax situation is, you guys can, Stadler and Company can kind of walk through those different scenarios and talk briefly, and I know we got a special we want to get on, the importance of having, I know a lot of people try to save money and do things on their own, but what are some of the advantages to going to someone like yourself, Andy?
Well, one, we're going to go through your tax return and look to make sure it's accurate. Number 2, if you would happen to get a letter from the IRS, we're there to help you out. We're there to take care of it for you. And 3 is tax code is amazingly big.
Yeah, you brought up some things today that a lot of people aren't aware of.
We know tax codes. Well, we do. We just didn't sit down and read a little booklet in kind of in an hour and figured out my taxes. So we're going to make sure you get everything you deserve.
Now let's talk about the special that you have for the viewers out there today to come in and get their taxes prepared by Stadler and Company.
Well, it's in the midst of the tax season. People are thinking about getting their tax work done, and so to give a little incentive to help folks out, just give us a call, make an appointment at any of our offices, and we'll give you a $50 off on getting your tax work done. Just give us a call and we'll help you out.
So a $50 break, everybody I'm sure could use that. We've got the info. 6 locations in Terre Haute, Brazil, also in Bloomington, Bedford, and Bloomfield. And you can look them up online, StadlerTax.com. 812-478-2800 is the number to call to take advantage of that deal. Tell them you saw it on Valley Showcase here on NBC2.